Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys. If you have a Mercedes E-Class, we're talking about the generation that you see here from year 2010 to year 2016. This is known as Mercedes W212 generation. If you have a problem where the heater blows cold air, stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that. It could be guys, multiple things. We'll share the most common ones we see at the garage, and two of those, if you don't fix on time, you can actually overheat and destroy your engine and end up spending thousands of dollars to fix it. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. We'll talk where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time. Why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E-Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17 guys, this is the W212 guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make guys at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars guys in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, if the heater blows cold air, what you need to check, we will demonstrate on that generation Mercedes E-Class right here guys. Now, this is the same generation. They look a little bit different, but that's the model before the facelift, and that's the facelifted model here. But they're built on the same generation, it should work for both. First, we'll start by checking the climate control fuse. So, where is that fuse? Under the hood. Go ahead and open the hood. Here on the driver's side guys, if you come right here next to the windshield and behind the shock tower, you have that cover, pull it out and you'll find the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So, it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys, you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So if the heater blows cold air, check the climate control fuse first. Oh, by the way, if you need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools for Mercedes or any car at a good price, quick shipping guys, we'll put a link in the description of the video below. Check it out, you can save quite a bit of money. Now here we will come guys, okay, in that upper section here we'll zoom in, and next to the fuses you have numbers okay, you need to check fuse number 12. That fuse here, that's the number printed next to it. Now, other things that can cause the heater not to work, guys, okay, to blow cold air. It could be being low on coolant. If the coolant level is too low, the heater may not be getting coolant in it, the heater core, and as a result it may not work correctly. So always check the coolant level, but check it once the car is completely cold. Let it sit overnight, then check it, because if it's too hot, even a little hot, it can, guys, spray you and burn you severely. Coolant is super hot and under pressure, so let it sit overnight. Another thing, if you guys replaced anything such as coolant tank, radiator hoses, water pump, thermostats, okay, and you drain the coolant, you just added coolant and started driving the car, the heater may not work because you didn't bleed the cooling system. Now, it's very important to bleed the cooling system, because you may end up having an air pocket stuck in the engine or the heater core that will prevent coolant to flow freely. As a result, the heater will not work and the engine may overheat, which can destroy it. So check out the procedure on YouTube, guys, how to bleed cooling system on Mercedes. Next, it could be, guys, bad thermostat. If the thermostat is stuck open, the coolant will circulate between the radiator and the engine, and as a result it will not get warm. Especially you will feel that on highway driving and on cold days when the car is getting more air at higher speeds. And if that thermostat for some reason gets stuck in closed position, it fails, the engine will overheat and you can destroy it, may end up spending thousands of dollars on new engine. Now, other things, the heater may work perfectly fine, everything is great, everything works correctly, but if you keep getting cold air on the inside, it could be a device known as blend door actuator. The blend door actuator, it's that motor behind the dash that flips from cold to hot, and if it's stuck in cold position instead of hot, it will allow cold air to come in the cabin instead of hot air, and as a result, okay, you will think that the heater does not work, it just blows cold air. We have multiple videos on our channel how to test and replace blend door actuator. Check it out. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.